Are you currently vlogging in your private practice? If so, give yourself a pat on the back. And if not, why not make it your goal in 2021 to use vlogging as one of your key marketing tools for your private practice? So follow along with my vlogging do's and don'ts for your private practice. Hi, I'm Dr. Cass Smith from Private Practice Ninja, and I love how video can help clinicians to really successfully market their private practice. So if you're not using video, the first thing I want you to do is start now. Don't wait for it to all be ready. The stats for video are overwhelming. Did you know that each year 100% more people sign up to YouTube? Around 80 to 90% of content consumed online is in the form of video format. And 53% of websites that have video on them appear on page 1 of Google. And crazily, if you put video on your social media, it's 1200% more likely to be shared than images or text alone. And people who watch information in video format are 9 times more likely to recall it if it's in video as opposed to written or visuals. So there's no excuse. Video, video, video. So why is video particularly powerful in private practice? Well, when a patient lands on your website and they see a video that you've made, it's like they get to know you already, and it already starts that journey of know, liking and trusting. And if you're not using video on your website, I can guarantee you're going to be overtaken by those young whippersnappers coming up behind you. So it's really key that you use video in a way of converting potential browsers into patients who actually book in. Let's think about some do's and don'ts. The first thing is, do buy yourself a microphone, but you don't have to buy a fancy camera yet. A typical lapel mic, such as a Rode SmartLav Plus, costs around £50, and it will transform the sound from your smartphone. And also think about maybe getting a small Gorilla Pod, or maybe even like a little tripod maybe made by Manfrotto, that's going to hold the smartphone for you, because what you don't want to be doing is always holding at arm's length and you have those weird shots where it's looking up your nose or down on top of your head. So once you've got that set up, that takes up very limited space on your desk and is really portable, you're ready to make videos on the go. Don't be put off by not being perfect. What I mean by this is it's wrong to try and be a one-hit wonder. Very few people can say exactly what they should say in one take. So don't put yourself under pressure. What you want to be able to do is make easily editable little chunks of video. So the best way to do this is, before you start to speak, is to look into the camera, smile, pause, speak your thing, smile, pause, and then it makes it super easy to chop up. Give it a go. So take time, collect your thoughts, say the next piece, pause, and don't look away from the camera instantly. Then you'll have much more success in getting those words out. Do plan ahead what you're going to say. That seems obvious, doesn't it? But sometimes what happens is people think, okay, I'm going to talk about bunions. And they get on camera and it kind of rambles on and rambles on and rambles on. Pick maybe 3 key points you want to get across and a call to action. And that way it will flow quickly, you'll make it succinct, and it'll be very engaging. Do remember to start strong and finish strong. So as well as that all-important call to action at the end, which could be go and check out some more information on this page on my website or book in for an appointment, make it compelling at the beginning so that when a patient starts to watch the video, they're instantly drawn in. So you could start with a question. Are you somebody who's torn the ACL, had the ACL repaired, and now you've re-torn it? And you're asking yourself, should I have a second surgery? Don't forget that the video is for the patient or potential referrers. Don't make it an educational broadcast like you're teaching at a grand round. There's nothing more boring when you start using the words such as indications and contraindications. Patients don't think like that. They want to know that you understand their problem and you've got the solution for it. Don't forget to liven it up a bit. There's a weird effect that the camera has on us because we're sort of freezing the headlights like a rabbit. So take your best sparklier self, add on about 10% of enthusiasm, and you've got it about right. So if it feels like you're hamming it up just a little bit, you're spot on. Don't lose the key message. Every video should have a goal. It should be either to impart an educational piece in the patient's words that enables them to make a decision, or it's about getting engagement so that the patient thinks, I need to know more about this and I'm going to check out other things on their site. So think about what the goal of the website is, what you want the patient to think or feel at the end of it. Don't forget to transcribe and caption your video. Did you know that about 80% of people who are watching video that comes from Facebook watch it with the sound off? We've all done it. And you're likely to lose the person if they can't see the words as it's going along. So think of using a service such as rev.com. It's only $1 something per minute, okay? And it'll make it super easy for you to caption it. And also take that video content, transcribe it, and then rearrange the sentences a bit so it flows nicely. And that way you've got written content that is perfect for Google to search. So when you've got written content and video content on your website, ticks all the boxes. Don't forget to make the best use of your video by making it go further. We're all good, aren't we, at putting time and effort into the key piece and then pretty much doing nothing with it afterwards. I know I've been guilty of this in the past. You send out one tweet and that's it. What nonsense! You should put as much, if not more, effort into repurposing your video into little chunks, little snippets that can go here on social, little sound bites that you've drawn out, and make the time for this repurposing activity, because that way you'll get far more eyes on the prize. So don't just record it and forget it. Don't forget to analyze how well your video is working for you. In other words, go and look on your social media platforms, look at the amount of engagements and views it's had, and if you're a little bit techie, and you should become a little bit techie, go and have a look in Google Analytics and see if visits to that particular blog page or website page has gone up as a result of you using video. A 3-month time period is about enough to know how effective it's being. So what video should you be making? Well, we work making video with clients. So if you're a consultant and you want to produce video, the first thing we say to you is, let's make some cornerstone content for your website. That means a video for every key service that you might have, such as bunion surgery or hip arthroscopy, etc. And also, very importantly, a homepage video that draws the patient in saying, we understand your problem, you're in the right place. And then if this is the thing you need, check it out over here. The about page video speaks to the patient's problem and reassures them that you're the person to take care of them. So if you're looking for help with video in your private practice, either getting video content made, professionally edited, we're here to help. Or if you're looking for some guidance on video content, what video content you should be making in 2021, I'd love to join you for a power hour. I'm Dr. Cass Spencer-Smith, and we'll see you next time.